Katie Ledecky has become the most decorated female Olympic swimmer of all time. With 13 Olympic medals, 8 golds, 4 silvers, and 1 bronze, she surpasses Jenny Thompson, Dara Torres, Natalie Coughlin, and Emma McKeon. Only Michael Phelps matches her medal count in swimming. In the 4x 200 meters freestyle relay at the Paris Games, Ledecky and her U.S. team secured silver. Australia clinched gold with an Olympic record time of 7 minutes 38.08 seconds. Ledecky's powerful third leg helped lift her team from third to second, finishing 2.78 seconds behind Australia. The Australian team, consisting of Molly O'Callaghan, Lonnie Pallister, Brianna Throssell, and Ariarne Titmus, led from the start. Pallister, who had recently recovered from COVID, delivered a strong performance. Titmus secured her second gold and third medal of the Games, ensuring Australia's victory. Ledecky still has a chance to tie the record for most golds by a female Olympian in any sport. She will compete in the women's 800 meters freestyle on Saturday. Having already won the 1,500 meters and holding world records in both distances, she remains a formidable competitor. Katie Ledecky has already made history at the 2024 Olympics, but her journey is far from over. This event promises to be another thrilling opportunity for Ledecky to showcase her incredible talent. Katie Ledecky has amassed an impressive 12 Olympic medals, 8 gold, 3 silver, and 1 bronze. Her latest gold came from setting an Olympic record in the women's 1,500 meters freestyle with a time of 15:30.02. Ledecky has competed in 4 Olympics, starting with London in 2012 at just 15 years old. She has consistently dominated freestyle events, earning her reputation as one of the greatest female swimmers of all time.
The 2024 Olympics could prove a coronation of sorts for USA swimmer Katie Ledecky, who looks to add to her legacy in the 1,500-meter event she has so thoroughly dominated over the years. The 26-year-old is one of America's greatest individual athletes. She's far from the only figure in her support system, however. Ledecky comes from a long line of swim stars, 2 of whom are part of her immediate family. Ledecky's family has been a regular sight at Ledecky's biggest and brightest meets. They've bore witness to some of her greatest feats, including her 7 gold medal triumphs in Olympic competition. They're hoping for a similar return in this year's tournament, one which Ledecky looks fairly prepared for. She took home the top time in the 1,500 meter during Olympic trials earlier in the summer. Here's a look at Ledecky's famous family tree. From her parents to her uncle and everything in between. Katie Ledecky family tree. Katie Ledecky's father, David Ledecky. Ledecky's father, David, is an attorney who received degrees from Harvard and Yale during his studies before transitioning to a successful career in law. He and his wife, Mary Jen, instilled a love of education in Katie and her brother, Michael. It's little surprise the Ledecky children sought vaunted academic institutions for their collegiate education. Katie went to Stanford, while Michael followed in his father's footsteps, attending Harvard. The way our parents believe in education, it was a no-brainer Katie wasn't going to turn professional, Dave Ledecky said of Katie Ledecky's decision to spurn inquiries into her turning professional back in 2016, per ESPN. Katie Ledecky's mother, Mary Jen Ledecky, much like her daughter, found herself in the pool more than most during her youth. The Williston, North Dakota native comes from a swimming-crazed family. Williston's town pool was named after her father, Katie Ledecky's grandfather. Mary Jen took to the family tradition like a moth to a flame, emerging as a collegiate-level swimmer of her own. She settled at New Mexico, enjoying a splendid career with the Lobos, before embarking on a career as a hospital administrator. When Katie Ledecky and Michael Ledecky were children, Mary Jen signed them up for a local swim club in their hometown, Bethesda, Maryland. Given their swimming prowesses, you'd have to imagine the children are grateful for their mother's intervention in their athletic careers. Like brother, like sister. Katie Ledecky's rise in the pool was eerily similar to that of her older brother Michael, who was the first Ledecky child to make waves in the Bethesda swim landscape. Michael Ledecky is 3 years older than his sister. He enjoyed a glimmering high school swim career at WCAC powerhouse Gonzaga, even nabbing a top 10 finish in the National Catholic High School Championships 100-yard freestyle. He and Katie had a healthy but competitive relationship during their youth. He played a pivotal role in Katie Ledecky's pursuit of swimming glory from a young age. I just always enjoyed swimming with him, and I think that's how I really found my love of the sport, Katie Ledecky told WBUR in 2015. Rounding out the Ledecky clan in earnest is John Ledecky, one of the wealthiest men in all of hockey. John Ledecky is David Ledecky's brother. He was born in New York City, the son of Jaromir, a Czechoslovakian immigrant who left home for America at 19 to study English at Rutgers. John Ledecky was an impressive student in his own right, and like his brother, David, after John's high school days, he attended Harvard, earning plaudits for his work with the school newspaper, the Harvard Crimson, and the college's go-to radio station, WHRB. Following his graduation, John Ledecky worked at a series of venture capital firms. He eventually opened up his own company, US Office Products, in 1994. Using the riches he obtained during his business career, Ledecky eventually found a home with the NHL's New York Islanders, purchasing a minority stake with the team in 2014. Following a brief 2-year transition period, Ledecky and college roommate Scott D. Malkin nabbed majority shares from the franchise in 2016.